Hi, and welcome back. Jean here. So we're still playing Mr. Love Queen's Choice, and we're in Chapter 3 at the moment. Chapter 3, Part 20. So I'm wondering how long Chapter 3 is actually supposed to be, because I don't think the other chapters had that many parts. And as we shall see, so let us continue on. Alright. It wasn't until I left the set and passed by the cafe that I recalled the pudding. Ah! I forgot! I hastily took the pudding cups out of the refrigerator, thanked the shop owner, and ran back to the crew. At that time, a white production van was passing by. Good, Kira hasn't left yet. I waved to the van and it slowed, but soon the crowd of fans beside drew closer. The driver flashed his lights, seemingly to say sorry. Then the van sped up and left. Oh, he left. When will we meet again? Just then, I received a call from Kira.
Sorry, I can't give you a lift home.
It's okay. Your safety is more important. I think nobody wants to lose you again.
That was so we could save the show. I wasn't trying to make them worry on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
You've had a busy day. Get some rest back home.
You too. Kira's so considerate, and there really are so many fans. It's safer for him to leave. Just as I hang up my phone, I receive a message.
I forgot. I have something for you. Stay where you are. My agent is on his way.
Kira has something for me. While I was still wondering what it could be, Kira's agent arrived. We should thank you for your work today. I was happy to help. I almost caused a huge mess. Oh, right. Please give this to Kira. It's something I promised him last time. I handed the paper bag to the agent. I hope Kira likes the pudding I made. Kira wants me to give you a ride so you can get home and have a rest. Thanks. I cannot help appreciating how considerate Kira is. After I got in the car, I saw a wrapped box. Inside were candies, cookies, and chocolates neatly arranged. They were all the snacks we traded in the afternoon. There was even a cake in the shape of a little ball. When did he have the time to prepare all these? I opened the cookies. The small, creamy cookie melted instantly in my mouth. The sweetness buoyed my mood and filled my chest with warmth. I went back home, took a bite of candy, and opened up my phone. Under top headlines was a post from Kira. The photos attached were all ones I took for him this afternoon. Kira had very carefully covered up the faces of his female fans with a cute sticker.
You didn't realize it at the time, but we've met before.
The comments were all envy and praise. First, Kira, you're the best idol in the world. In the center of posted photos was me trading my balloon with the girl for the candy. Being a fan of Kira's is just too happy. When did he take this? I tapped to view the full picture and admired it for a while, then saved it. The world's best idol. What he brings to fans is not an illusion, but real happiness and excitement. Even if he can't interact with everyone, Kira is telling them, we might meet at any time. It's It's the same with a good variety show, I guess. A revamped version of that singing show gradually formed in my mind. As I was sorting out the details about the revised show, a message from Kira arrived. Oh, okay, let's check the message, because of course it follows on from the story. I love this pudding. Isn't it from Souvenir? How did you manage to get it? I made it. I didn't buy it. You made it? Whoa, it tastes exactly like the pudding sold in my favourite restaurant. That's because it is. Just like Souvenir? What kind of restaurant is that? It's one of my favourite restaurants. I'm a huge fan. You need to try it if you get a chance. Sure, let's go. I'll call you and see when you're open. Why did Victor do that? So we're going to do part 321 now as well. Lucien stood on the balcony. His home now empty and his bags all packed up. In his hand is a group photo taken in an orphanage. Oh. When alone, his face usually shows no emotion. When he looks at the girl in the photo, his brow creases ever so slightly. Are you both at an orphanage together, or he just stole your photograph? Now that is the question. In his special police uniform, Gavin is ready to head out. He opens his phone and brings up the chat session with the girl. Type, delete, type, delete. Gavin hesitates a while, finally choosing to put the phone back in his pocket. Oh, who is this place? Oh, Victor's home. He walks out of the bathroom and spots the pudding on the dining table. Did he steal our pudding so he could eat it? Oh my god, he opens the package and takes a bite. After a while, he slowly spits out one word.
Girl. Awful.
Victor, you asked. Oh, well, if it was that bad, at least he saved us from embarrassing ourselves in front of Kira. Oh my god, Victor's funny. With that being said, he still sits down and finishes the pudding grudgingly. Who made you? Holding an empty pudding cup, Victor looks into the night sky, seemingly recalling something. Kira lying on a carpet plays on his phone. He reaches for more pudding, only to find the bowl empty. He puts down the phone and stares at the ceiling, buried in deep thought. After a long time, he sits up, opens his laptop, and starts composing an email. Recipient, Dr. X. Dr. X? Who's that?
It's been a while. My evol seems to be changing. Should I be concerned?
Is this that crazy scientist from that story Lucien had told us? The light of the laptop reflected in his clear eyes adds a sense of mystery. I finally finished the first draft of the show and stretched my body over the desk. The summer night breeze blows in, bringing a refreshing coolness. I turn off the lights and slip under the cozy quilt. I imagine the dream to come will be a sweet one. Ooh.
I got your new proposal.
Who's calling me at 2 in the morning? That dream was just getting good.
It's
and
me.
remember in one of the text messages he was complaining that we woke him up? Hypocrite. Victor? But I didn't send it to you.
You CC'd me on it.
Geez, sorry. I was sending it to Anna. I don't know how you got CC'd. Maybe I did it in my sleep?
You certainly do seem to be asleep at the wheel.
It's 2 in the morning, gosh. Huh?
The draft was atrocious and full of holes. If you can't even manage this, you should back out of the funding agreement with LFG now. Because you can't even meet the bare minimum.
I know it's just a rough draft, but the staff and I worked all day pouring our hearts into it. He probably lacks sophistication, but it can't be that bad, right?
If you hadn't CC'd me by mistake, you'd still be asleep, dreaming. Your error has cost me time and caused you trouble.
I should be sleeping anyway. Sorry. I'll do a good job on this proposal, and I will not make the same mistake again.
1 week.
Huh?
You have 1 week to get my approval.
You're reviewing it personally. Isn't that the project committee's job?
You have to accept the consequences for CCing me. Waste my time again, and I'll have no more patience for you.
Understood. I know you mean well, but don't underestimate me that much. 1 week. That means I still have 7 days. I can turn around anything in 7 days.
Remember what you just said, and don't disappoint me.
Just be ready to be surprised.
Fool.
Hey, why are you so mean all the time?
For your job's sake, I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Yes, sir. I didn't say a word. Please, sir, can I... Please, sir, can I go back to sleep now?
Yes.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Wait, hold on.
What is that?
That pudding today. Did you make it yourself?
What? The pudding? Yeah, of course. What's the matter?
No reason. I just never would have guessed you knew how.
So it was good. You were just being an ass before. I don't exactly know my way around the kitchen, but making pudding is my specialty. I've been doing it since I was a kid. Speaking of that, why are you so interested?
Nothing. Remember, you have a week. Bye.
Hello? Hello? Why do you always insist on having the last word? Oh, that's a lot of affection actually. And on that note, I will leave this part here. Our pork pudding never made it to Kiddo, but Victor seemed to enjoy it, even though he'd never admit that, of course. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you very soon in the next part of Mr. Love Quench Toys. But until then, bye for now.